Facts about the impacts of global climate change. What you need to know. The Earth's climate is changing rapidly. The average global temperature has increased by about 1.1 degrees Celsius, 2.0 degrees Fahrenheit, since the pre-industrial era. Human activities are the primary cause of climate change. Burning fossil fuels, coal, oil, and gas, releases carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, which trap heat and cause the Earth's temperature to rise. Climate change is leading to a rise in sea levels. Melting glaciers and ice sheets are causing sea levels to rise, which is putting coastal communities at risk of flooding and erosion. Climate change is causing extreme weather events. Heat waves, hurricanes, droughts, and wildfires are becoming more frequent and intense due to climate change. Climate change is threatening ecosystems and wildlife. Rising temperatures, sea level rise, and changing precipitation patterns are causing habitat loss and biodiversity decline. Climate change is a global issue. Countries all around the world are experiencing the effects of climate change, and they must work together to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate the impacts of climate change. Climate change is affecting human health. Air pollution, heat waves, and the spread of diseases carried by insects are all linked to climate change and can have serious consequences for human health. We can take action to reduce the impacts of climate change. By reducing greenhouse gas emissions, conserving energy, using renewable energy sources, and making lifestyle changes, we can help slow the rate of climate change and protect the planet for future generations. Climate change is causing ocean acidification. As carbon dioxide dissolves into seawater, it reacts to form carbonic acid, which makes the ocean more acidic. This can have a devastating effect on marine ecosystems, particularly on corals and shellfish, which rely on calcium carbonate to build their shells. Climate change disproportionately affects vulnerable communities. Low-income communities, indigenous peoples, and people living in developing countries are often more vulnerable to the impacts of climate change, such as extreme weather events and sea level rise. They may have limited resources and infrastructure to adapt to these changes, leading to greater social and economic inequality.